Hi you guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I haven't been around for a little while. I'm so sorry. I've been doing yard work and just kind of taking a break. I've been doing a little bit of crafting, but I haven't made any videos. Anyway, I have done a journal swap with Colleen at Get Art Creations, and her box arrived today, and I'm very excited to open it. So I haven't looked at anything. I just opened the box. So she has her handmade by there. And Colleen, I found this stamp at a, I don't know, thrift store. Yeah. But I don't know how well it's going to work. I have it out to maybe use in the journal that I'm working on right now, but people that used it didn't clean it. So hopefully it's going to work okay. But I had seen it. You had used it in something else, and I was like, ooh, when I found it at the thrift store, I was very excited about it. So then, and then the journal. I know the theme of the journal, unless she switched it out on me, and she may have. I don't think she did, though. Let me move my camera just a little bit. So she wanted my little golden book, Heidi journal. And when we were talking about it, she said, well, how about we swap? Because we had been discussing doing a swap in the past. We just hadn't gotten to it. And so I said, hey, great idea. So here we are. And we didn't know how long it was going to take. Colleen is in Canada, and I'm in Washington State. And, you know, I mean, Canada's huge, but she is fortunately on the side of Canada that's just up north from me. Well, north and north, south, east, west, northwest from me. Look! Oh my goodness. So it didn't take very long. I'm so excited. It looks so pretty already. These kind of slid out, so I'm going to poke them right back down in there and wait till the end because they're on the back. Now, she had done a flip through of this on her channel, and I saw the flip through, but I haven't seen, she said she's played with it a little bit, and so I don't know what I'm about to see. And I don't know if I should do this first or this. I don't know. How about the card? It's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to be a little bit more careful about it because I could use this envelope. She says, I'm thrilled we shared this journal swap together. I adore your journals and have wanted one to cherish for a long time. Hugs. Look at the, I think that it's a stencil that I saw her open, I think. Very cool. I'm excited too, Colleen, and I'm glad we did this. Okay, I'm gonna just see. I like how she closes things with this tool. It really, I think that's what you call it. It really is very pretty. I just want to make sure that one shouldn't be done before the other. Oh, it's an extra to go along with it. So she was unsure if this would be something I would like. It's a Jane Austen themed journal. I have a little bit of an obsession with Jane Austen. I watch the videos. I've read the books, and not videos, movies. I watch the movies. Now I've heard one of them audio while I've been crafting at one point. So yeah, I kind of love all things Jane Austen. So when she said, you know, maybe my Jane Austen journal, I was like, oh yes, please. So, oh, I'm so excited. I hope I'm not going too slow for you guys. So let me get up close to it. Maybe you've already seen it on her channel, but she said that she did a little update to it. So isn't it so pretty? So feminine, frilly. Look at that, how pretty. The little pearls on it in the back. Okay, we'll look at this in a minute. She says in her video, when she does her, when she showed her video of the flip through, she says what digital this came from. Oh, there was a thing here in the front. I love the way she does this. She does these little sideways things in her journals a lot, and I have copied her a few times. I just think it's really pretty. Isn't that just so pretty? Yeah, love it. I'm very excited. No corners. So yeah, I'll find the video and link it so that you can look down and see which Etsy shop, I think it's an Etsy shop, that this digital came from. Yeah, so see how she does these little sideways things? I really, really like that. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna need to find out which printer that you use, because I've decided I'm unhappy with mine and it is starting to make some awful noises. She told me she had found a Jane Austen. She actually showed the Jane Austen book on her video channel also. I'm really out of practice, not having been on here for a while. Isn't that pretty? Oh, there's a little... I love the purpley, this kind of a plum colored distress ink that she used, or oxide, whichever one. It looks really nice. I like it. Oh, how pretty is that? Love it. Yeah, I really like the purple. Apricot chiffon pie. Well, some of these back here I can kind of poke here and there. Look. Look, she could be writing here. Fun. Look at that. Isn't it so pretty? The images in the digital are just, I don't know. I want to go there. Paper clip with little pearls. Oh, there's an, oh, I thought they were together. Serenade in blue. March. Edith Holden page. I have some Edith Holden books, and I haven't been brave enough to use them yet. No, no, stay where you are, Elizabeth told them. This came from one of the Jane Austen books that she found. This envelope, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, the colors in this digital kit are really, really nice. It's kind of an updated version of the Jane Austen. What is that? Late 1700s? I don't know what you call that. If I thought for a minute. Regency? Is that what it is? She's tolerable, Darcy said of Elizabeth. But not enough to tempt me, I think is what he says. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Is this a pocket? I think that it is. Nope, it's not a pocket. Very cool though. Oh, how pretty. I really like that for the center of the signature. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not going too slow. This is, it must be like the digital had this envelope, because otherwise, how perfect did that turn out to make an envelope out of that particular page? It must have been actually intended to be a digital. That is really pretty. I mean, an envelope. I am fumbling all over my words right now. I am so sorry. Part of the Jane Austen book. I was completely unaware of Jane Austen until my 20s. Totally unaware. I don't know what world I was living in growing up, but I don't think it was the same as most other people. Just sometimes the things that I realized that I was unaware of is really astonishing. Other times I think it was a nice little la la land I was living in. Look at how pretty. Mary. Oh, Mary Crawford. I was thinking it was the Sister Mary. She's something else. In Pride and Prejudice. That's cool. Isn't that so pretty? And just a totally different look for something Jane Austen that we've seen so often. Almost anything is possible with time. Jane Austen. Yeah, this is a really nice printer that the way your printer prints is really, really nice. I like it. It's soft too. The rest of the apricot chiffon pie. But perhaps you would like to read it. Taking the letter from his pocket. Trying to think of what letter that would have been. I don't remember. It's okay. I really like this too. Is this your own? It's really pretty. I think that opens. Yeah. I'm gonna read some of these things on my own, but Jane Austen, An Illustrated Treasury. Very cool. I like how she just took parts of the book out and made ephemera out of them. The things that all the different ways that we think to use things, it's very cool, I think. And this also is very cool. I'll show you in just a second. It's such happiness when good people get together. Jane Austen. So it's like, so she added the pocket or like a tuck place because it can go all the way through, but she lifted it up off the page so that when you close the journal, these fun things are sticking out up here at the top. Isn't that cool? Because we all like things to stick out of our journals, don't we? So that's really, really cool. I like that. And it, gives a little something to both sides. I like that. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Well, of course. Oh, this is cool. What on earth did she do? You guys, look at this. This is so clever. It's kind of like, like the Tim Holtz die cut where you can tuck things in, but she just did it with a tab punch, and she made it to be able to poke things in. Isn't that cool? I have them falling on the floor now. I mean, who thinks of this? That is really, I was leaving that one there to poke somewhere if I needed to. That is really clever. I like that. That's pretty. She made a flower out of circle punches. I also like, oh, she did a snap in the middle. I have snaps and I'm like, what on earth am I ever going to use those for? She also does upward tuck pockets too, so I try and copy her in that as well. Fun. Aren't these so pretty? And it seems like this kind of a large kit too. It's not like the same image over and over again. Avocado cocktail spread. I like your coffee dyeing. More Edith Holden. Really goes well with oh, here's an envelope. Really goes well with the theme, I think. Isn't that pretty? It looks like maybe digital and she folded it in half. Or maybe just put two together, but it's really pretty. I wonder how she put that in there. Where's the other side? Oh, the other side is this. Very cool. So it's like a larger envelope, and this is its other side. And you could add something to that if you wanted. Here's the back. She put lines on it. A little flip, a lacy flip on a belly band. Fanny Price, Mansfield Park. Sometimes when I watch the movies, I change my mind on which one's my favorite. But I must say the BBC, the Masterpiece Theater, not BBC, is it PBS Masterpiece Theater? I think those ones are my favorites. I think it's because they're just so close to the that's a pocket. She made a pocket out of the envelope. I think, yeah. Anyway, I think they're as close to the book as, you know, some of the other ones, they're shorter adaptations. They leave a lot out. Sense and Sensibility. It isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. True, true. I must learn to be content with being happier than I deserve. I don't know if that was Jane or Elizabeth. I don't remember. This again, she did this again. No, okay, this time she made it little tucks. How cool is that? Like the other one was a butterfly and it kind of, you know, was totally open to be able to be moved. And this time she made it tucks for these really pretty little embellishments. A hair thing. Very clever. So pretty. It's vellum. So she did a hole. There's a hole in the paper. I'm not sure. And then she put another piece on the inside, but it's on vellum. I can feel it underneath. I like it. I like it. I like it. Till this moment, I never knew myself. She just takes like the, you know, pieces and adds it to the edge. And it really, I don't know, just finishes it off perfectly. And then she did it on this side with the Edith Holden page. Man, I cannot talk right now, and I need to speed up. I am going way too slow. Crab stuffed avocados. I love avocados. Avocado dressing with lemon juice, sugar, whipping cream, and lemon peel. That sounds yummy. Pretty. This is in another language. I wonder if that can tuck in. Nope. It's a cute idea. I like the little bits that you put on the top and bottom of that too. I am so sorry. I'm probably talking low and I'm going too slow. I have to watch this back and see if I can even upload it. But see, my initial interest, like it would be totally different. I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd have to fake it. So I'm gonna put it up. So I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, the colors are so cool. I like them a lot. Pretty. I'm wondering if she added other digital kits to it. I mean, still, there's so many. That. And she probably says that in her flip through, but I don't remember because it was a little while ago. That's cool. Collage. This one I can read, but I won't read it with you. It's a reproduction of something, but it's in English, so I can read that one. And it's, I think, from this book. A key. A little tuck. Oh no, it's a flip down. That's fun. I think she puts, I'm trying to see if the lines, they're so perfect, but it almost looks like she put the lines on there herself. More pearls. I like the way she did this, or a pearl and a bead. Well, I guess they're both beads in some way. I love the seam binding that you put on there. So do you do your seam binding yourself, or do you purchase it from someplace? I think I'd like to purchase some rather than do it myself. Pretty. It leaves, oh, both sides. So cool. So one of the things I have a really hard time with are centers of signatures, because it's like this expanse, right? And this is such a good way to take care of that. It's totally decorated, but you're not losing all of your journaling space. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch the movie again or listen to the book. I just listened to it, I don't know, a month or so ago. When I say the, I mean Pride and Prejudice. I mean, it's probably the one I watch the most often. is it? I feel like there's something more. It is. I was like, I feel like it's thick. It's a little pocket. I like that. It's almost hidden because of the trim on it. Almost covers it up. Another flip down. Has a stamp here. Make sure you guys are still where you're supposed to be. Fun. I love it. I love it. There's even a vampire one. Is it vampire or zombies? I don't know. I watched it quite a while ago, so it's hard to remember, but there's even one with vampires or zombies. I think they're vampires. I don't remember for sure. That's really pretty. I love the seam binding so much. That looks really pretty. Edward Austen Lee's estate, Godmersham in 1809. It's a biography, brief biography, childhood home, sisters. I'll be reading that. A little tuck down here. See the sideways? I love that. And she used bits, like little cutouts from the book to make, you know, little things to add to the pages. It looks really pretty. It almost looks like it's something to go in there, but it's just the way it's printed. Deviled almonds. I won't read all these to you guys, but the quotes from books, so from her books. Was that when you finished it? Probably. Oh, here she did another one of those. I really like that. So let's see. Yeah, so they're larger envelopes, and she just adds it in like that. That's a good idea. I poked it in the wrong way. Fun. I'm discovering with you guys. I keep apologizing, but I mean, I'm assuming you want to see it just like I do, so I should stop apologizing, huh? Love how the colors go. I mean, these greens and the peaches and the blues. I mean, it's just, it works. It's really pretty. So some stacked pockets. Oopsie. Oh, this one's a little, has paper. Love it. I really like how she hung these things off the paper clips. It's simple, but it totally works. I like it. Oh, she did it again. I love that. And I don't remember seeing it before. I don't know if she added that or if it was there and I forgot already. Isn't that so pretty? I like these little pockets that you have coming off the pages like that. And then, you know, these has these little things then coming up out of the top of the journal. Very smart. So I'm working on a sewing journal. I've never done one before, in one of those binder ones. So, and then I got busy doing yard work, so I haven't touched it in days. I mean, I don't know if it's like the writing, you know, for putting under a page so you can write on it, but it's very, very cool. I like how she has, so she has like music paper coming off the side over here, and then she has a piece here that's wrapped around. This one going up this way, a little bit over here. That one's, yeah, a little bit, yeah. It just really makes it very interesting to look at. I love it. And Handmade with Love by Colleen, and she put a little thing on it. I love that. Look at how pretty. Let's see the back now with these. There's a pocket bag here with these in here. So I used one of them inside, or two of them. They're so pretty. Yeah, I will definitely, she's going to upload a video of the flip through of my journal that I sent to her. And so I will add that in my description box. And then I will also add the flip through of this journal in my description box so that you guys can find the, I love that. So it's really long, but she just folded it up to make it fit. Isn't that smart? So that you can find the digital if you want to do that. It is an amazingly beautiful digital. Wow. Okay. And then she has this little extra to go with it. Let's see. If I didn't say this, I've been out doing some flowers a little bit ago. So my fingernails, I tried to clean them really good, but there might be some soil or something still left behind. Let us never underestimate the power of a well-written letter. There are a couple of quotes that I'm not good at remembering things like word for word, and so I don't want to say them because I'll just make a mess of it. But there are a couple of quotes that just make me giggle. She was very, very good at what she did in writing. So making this journal for you is a sincere pleasure. I hope you like it. Thank you for trying to swap with me. Yes, of course. I love it. Anyway, yeah, it really, really makes me laugh. Some of the quotes from the different characters, you know. She's a funny lady. I just imagine being an intelligent woman in a society who doesn't value intelligent women, and how she had to get her, you know, little digs in where she could, and she did. This is fun. It's like, you know, one of the tall ones, tall, slender ones. How clever you are to know something of which you are ignorant. Jane Austen. Tiny little paper clip, little circular paper clip. That's fun. My initials. It's funny because I added her initials to the journal that I made for her also. When I first started it, I wasn't making it for her, but she said that she wanted it, and so then it became for her. And so then on the charms coming out of the bottom, I added her initials. So I thought that's kind of funny that we both did that. You know, the other one probably flipped out that like that too, and I didn't realize it. Oh no, this one, it was not the same. There was another one of these, I think, over there. I like that. Thank you so much for all these. They're like little extras. I can do, poke them places. I can take this somewhere if I wanted to write in it, and then I could poke it into the journal later. She'll be miserable if she doesn't have an excellent library. You guys, I have to confess, I don't like to read very much, and I don't know, I feel like I'm always disappointed when I open up a book and I think it's gonna be something, and then I start reading and it's not, and I just close it. And I don't know. I would love to find a really good author that writes something. I'm not a terribly smart person, but I want it to seem like what I'm reading is smart. Does that make sense? So when I read something and it's like, well, I already know what's coming next, I get disappointed, and then I don't want to read it anymore. I want to read something that kind of surprises me, I guess. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I did a book club for a little while, and I read some really great books, but we kind of just quit doing it. I don't know. I guess we kind of all got tired of it, but these are wonderful, Colleen. I love them so much. They are going to go on my shelf. I have a shelf with journals now. I've acquired a few lately, and this is so pretty. I love it. Thank you so much for doing this with me. So you guys definitely go check her out if you haven't. She does amazing work with digitals, and she's very creative in her way of putting things together. So definitely go over and get inspired by Colleen if you haven't already. She's a very nice person. You can just tell by the things that she says that she's a sweet lady. So thank you so much, and thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll be back on again soon with some sewing journal videos. Bye.